Okay. Good morning, students. So, good morning, all of you. So, in the previous class, see that there is a generation of amplitude modulation. So, in that there are two methods are there. One is low level amplitude modulation and high level amplitude modulation. The low level amplitude modulation means so before modulation, the signals are directly given to modulator. That is, one is modulating signal or baseband signal. Another one is carrier signal. Carrier signal is generated from the RF carrier oscillator. So radio frequency carrier is generated by oscillator, that is used as a carrier signal. So these two signals are directly given to modulator, then the modulation takes place. After modulation, signal is given to wideband power amplifier to radiate the signal through an antenna. This is low level amplitude modulation. For the low level amplitude modulation, the best example is square diode modulator. Whereas another one is high level modulation. The high level modulation, so before modulation, the signal is power amplified, whether it is baseband signal given to wideband power amplifier to amplify the signal, and the carrier is narrow band power amplifier used to amplify. After amplification of these two signals given to high level modulator, then the modulation takes place. So the signal is given to antenna to radiate. That is high level modulation. The best example of high level modulation, collector modulated method, or it is switched modulator method. So these two modulations are in your curriculum. So the first one is a square law diode modulator is the low level amplitude modulation. So in the previous class also given some explanation regarding to low level modulation. That low level modulation, the diode can operate by using the nonlinear characteristics. For diode, input is given as carrier signal through one DC signal, and the modulator signal given to another. So generally the modulator signal generated by the function generator as a source, and carrier signal generated by the crystal oscillator as a source. So these two signals are given to a diode. So the diode come under the operating condition by using VCC signal. By using VCC signal, diode under the operating condition. That is, the diode always should be the ideal characteristics. That is, forward resistance is 0, reverse resistance is infinity. So when these two signals are given to diode, so then FC is the one of the signal that carries signal. FM is the another signal, modulated signal. Now here the diode inputs are two different signals are given. Now the difference is observed by the diode, that is FC plus FM and FC minus FM. FC plus FM and FC minus FM. So now the tank circuit is output of the circuit, output of the low level modulation or square law diode modulator. So the square law diode itself means the squaring of the nonlinear character diode can operate. That's why square law diode modulator is the basic theme here. Here it is. Okay, now the signal output is taken across the tank circuit. For the tank circuit tuned for the two different frequencies. That is, one is FC plus FM, another one is FC minus FM. So in general, FC plus FM is upper side band, and FC minus FM is lower side band. Then these two different frequencies are observed at the output side of the circuit. That is simply a modulation takes place. Simply a modulation takes place. So this is a low level modulation or square law diode modulator. Students, please practice the circuit and give the explanations. Okay, so all these explanations is there. Now, another one is collector modulated method. Collector modulated method. The collector modulated method circuit, once again we see that circuit. The circuit of collector modulated method is there is two different transistors are used here. One is T1 transistor, and biasing supply is given VCC, and R1, R2, and this RE for the biasing resistances, and C is the bypass resistance. That is DC volt, DC current is DC voltage is there, and AC voltage is bypass here. So the bypass capacitor is the VCC, that is collector capacitor. Okay, so this the entire circuit meant for collector entire circuit is meant for carrier signal generation. Carrier signal generation. Okay. Now the carrier is given to base of the transistor T1. That output is considered as this tank circuit again, and the modulator is given to T2 base, and the output of the collector is given to a modulation transformer. A modulation transformer. Here, the modulation transformer role is when the transformer given the primary signal, when the primary signal is varied by the modulated signal changes, accordingly the secondary windings are changing. Now that secondary signal is generated, the secondary signal is given to a carrier signal. Now this carrier signal is at the tank circuit. Now the tank circuit carrier signal produces through the modulation transformer variations. So that's why that output is taken as RLC circuit at that output. Okay. So this is a collector modulated method. Collector modulated method. Here, this is the high layer modulation method. Okay. So high layer modulation means that T1 transformer and this entire circuit uses a power amplifier, that is generally Class C power amplifier for the narrow banding, and this is T2 transistor uses Class B power amplifier. This is power amplifier signal is given to tank circuit, and modulated signal also power amplified, and wideband power amplifier given to tank circuit. And the tank circuit output is tunable frequencies are obtained. That is, one is FC plus FM, another one is FC minus FM. Whenever FC plus FM and FC minus FM signals are generated at the output, this one is upper sideband, another one is the lower sideband signals. So automatically that indicates that there is a modulation takes place. There is a modulation takes place. So this is collector modulated method. Students, please practice the circuit diagram of the collector modulated method. So the square law diode modulator method, one of the low level modulation, and collector modulated method or switched modulation method is another modulation techniques. These two circuits are very important in the examination point of view. Okay, now. Here, this is some example, some explanation of collector modulated method. See that it is. Supply voltage R into I of t. I of t is the total current after the circuit. That is R into I of t is called VCC, where R is the output resistance of the tank circuit of the resonance. So the tank circuit always present the resonance frequencies. So whenever the signal is FC plus FM, then the output is considered. That is the resonance takes place. And whenever the FC minus FM, there is signal generated. That is lower sideband. So these two signals are generated at the output. So over these two signals, there is no signal at the output side. So now see that using T1 and its magnitude will remain constant at VCC, since there is no modulated signal from the modulation transformer. Okay, so using T1 and its magnitude will remain constant at VCC. So what is the VCC magnitude? That the same magnitude is constant since there is no modulated signal from the modulation transformer. The modulation transformer nunchi signal lekapothe output of the transistor T1 should be the constant voltage maintained. That is constant voltage maintenance. That is carrier signal. Carrier signal. Okay. So in the absence of baseband or modulated signal, that means in the absence of the baseband or modulated signal, the carrier signal is the same. With the modulation voltage, the modulated signal voltage VM, that is AM cos omega m of t applied across the modulation transformer. Modulation transformer ki signal apply chesam anukondi. That is VM signal apply cheste. What is VM signal? VM signal is called AM cos omega m of t. So this signal will be added to the carrier supply voltage VCC. Now the signal added to the carrier voltage supply VCC. Now the carrier voltage supply is varies now. This type of variation is carrier supply voltage change the magnitude of the carrier signal voltage at the output of the modulation class C power amplifier. Class C power amplifier అంటే మనం ఎప్పుడైతే మాడ్యులేటర్ సిగ్నల్ ని T2 transfer ఇస్తామో that is given to a modulation transformer. The modulation transformer output varies the carrier signal at the power amplifier. Power amplifier produces a carrier voltage. Now that carrier voltage is varied by using this modulating transformer output. The modulating transformer output base చేసుకొని carrier voltage change అవుతుంది. When the voltage is changing, that is amplitude modulation consideration. Voltage changes then amplitude modulation. See this waveforms here. It is this is the modulated signal. So this is supply of the transistor when the 0 VCC and VC is the applied voltage of the carrier signal. Now the VCC is the midpoint. Apart from the VCC, this is the one dotted line. This is another dotted line. So please observe the dotted lines here. So this is the sinusoidal signal. No, for the sinusoidal maximum is over the VCC, minimum is less than the VCC. And the VCC reference చేసుకొని maximum peak and minimum peak appear అవుతాయి. This is the modulated signal. ఎప్పుడైతే మనం ఈ modulated signal ఇస్తామో that VCC is varies now. Now this is the maximum value now. See that horizontal dotted line and the VCC, and this is the same modulated signal maximum minimum value same అవుతాయి అంటే that reflects VCC voltage. That VCC voltage is the power amplifier voltage of the class C, that is carrier voltage. That's the carrier voltage. Now when the VCC is applied here, now this is VCC is the reference. So now this modulated signal voltages are varies like this. So within that there is a carrier signal. Within that carrier signal అంటే మనకి ఇది ఎన్వలప్ అపియర్ అవుతుంది. ఎన్వలప్ ఎలా అపియర్ అవుతుందంటే మాడ్యులేషన్ వోల్టేజ్ బట్ దిస్ క్యారియర్ యొక్క వోల్టేజ్ వ్యారీ అవుతూ ఉందన్నమాట. సో దిస్ విసి this VC is called H plus m cos omega m of t. M omega m of t. This VC means a carrier voltage, carrier signal now. The carrier signal voltage ఏమవుతుందంటే amplitude change అవుతుంది. Carrier signal amplitude change అవుతుంది according to modular signal changes. So this is the VCC is the reference. VCC to 0 and 0 to VCC there now the maximum reference. And VCC value ni modulated signal reference base చేసుకొని పాజిటివ్ పీక్ అండ్ నెగిటివ్ పీక్ అపేర్ అవుతాయి. పాజిటివ్ పీక్ అండ్ నెగిటివ్ పీక్ అపేర్ అవుతాయి. సో పాజిటివ్ పీక్ అండ్ నెగిటివ్ పీక్ అపేర్ అయిన తర్వాత you can draw this like this, and for the same value is the negative also. Say replica is drawn on the negative side, and then that plus VCC and minus VCC. Negative side envelope ni negative side envelope ni draw చేస్తే so there is a modulated signal generated. So modulated signal లోపల ఉన్న సిగ్నల్ ఏమంటాం మనం VC అంటాం. The VC is nothing but a carrier signal. Carrier signal యొక్క voltage change అవుతుంది according to modulated signal changes. So students, please be practice these waveforms along with circuit diagram. Whenever the waveform is there, you are comfortably present your presentation in the examination point of view. So this is collector modulated method or switcher modulated method. అంటే మనకి జనరేషన్ టెక్నిక్స్ లో రెండు టెక్నిక్స్ ఉన్నాయి. వన్ ఈస్ స్క్వేర్ లా డయోడ్ modulated method, that is low level modulation method. Another one is collector modulated method. So now ఈ రెండిట్లో ఏదో ఒకటి కంపల్సరీగా మనకి ఎగ్జామినేషన్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ వచ్చే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇన్ జనరల్, so in our laboratory use a modulation techniques, that is high level modulation technique. మన ల్యాబ్ లో కూడా modulation kit ఉంది. Modulation kit యూజ్ modulation అంటే high level modulation method. What is the high level modulation method? That should be collector modulated method. What is the basic theme of high level modulation? before modulation, carrier signal is amplified, that power amplified, and moderate signal also power amplified. After power amplification takes place, these two signals are modulated. These two signals are modulated. That is high level modulation. So one of the method is collector modulated method. Okay. Now go for a detection methods. The detection, there is two types are there. One is the demodulation of AM. There are two methods. One is square law diode detector. Square law diode detector. Students, square law diode modulator method is there to generate. Square law diode detector method is to detect. The square law diode detector method is there to detect, and another one is envelope detector method. Envelope detector method. Okay. Square law diode method, square law diode detector method, and square law diode modulation method is now that is low level modulation. సో దానికి కౌంటర్ పార్ట్ అని డిటెక్ట్ చేస్తాం. అంటే మాడ్యులేటర్ సిగ్నల్ నుంచి మాడ్యులేటింగ్ సిగ్నల్ ని ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తాం. మాడ్యులేటర్ సిగ్నల్ నుంచి మాడ్యులేట్ సిగ్నల్ ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తాం. దాన్ని డిటెక్షన్ టెక్నిక్ అంటాం. సో హియర్ ఇట్ ఈస్. సి సర్క్యూట్ డయాగ్రామ్ లో లెవెల్ మాడ్యులేటెడ్ సిగ్నల్ డిటెక్ట్ చేసి స్క్వేర్ లా డయోడ్ డిటెక్టర్ చేస్తాం. లో లెవెల్ యాంప్లిట్యూడ్ మాడ్యులేషన్ సిగ్నల్ ని డిటెక్ట్ చేయడానికి స్క్వేర్ లా డయోడ్ డిటెక్టర్ చేస్తాం. Okay, so see that circuit diagram here. The circuit diagram, there is a diode. For the diode, modulated signal is applied. Modulated signal is applied to the diode. Modulated signal. This is not modulated signal. This is the modulated signal. Students, please be see that this is the modulated signal. అంటే మాడ్యులేషన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత వచ్చే సిగ్నల్ మనం ఇక్కడ సోర్స్ కింద అప్లై చేస్తాం టు ద డయోడ్. అండ్ డయోడ్ ఆపరేటింగ్ కండిషన్ మెయింటైన్ చేయడం కోసం విసిసిని అప్లై చేస్తాం. ఓకే, ద విసిసి బ్యాటరీ మెంట్ ఫర్ ద డయోడ్ ఆపరేషన్ కండిషన్. సో డయోడ్ స్క్వేర్ లా క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ దేర్ ఇన్ ద డయోడ్, దట్ ఇస్ నాన్ లీనియర్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్. డయోడ్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ నాన్ లీనియర్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ ఉంటాయి. సో నౌ దిస్ ఈస్ anode voltage in the x-axis, anode current in the y-axis. That is simply the VI characteristics of the diode. Diode VI characteristics ni non-linear characteristics ni మనం యూజ్ చేసుకొని సిగ్నల్ ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తాం. దట్ మాడ్యులేటింగ్ సిగ్నల్ ని ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తాం. మాడ్యులేటింగ్ సిగ్నల్ మీన్స్ ఇట్ షుడ్ బి ద బేస్ బ్యాండ్ సిగ్నల్. నౌ ద ఇన్పుట్ షుడ్ బి ఏ మాడ్యులేటెడ్ సిగ్నల్. Input is the modulated signal. The diode output is given as a capacitor and the resistor. Across the resistor taken as the modulating signal. So students, ఇక్కడ మనకి రాంగ్ ఇంటర్ప్రిటేషన్ చూడండి. ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ మన సోర్స్ ఇచ్చిందేమో మాడ్యులేటెడ్ సిగ్నల్, అవుట్పుట్ తీసుకునేదే మాడ్యులేటింగ్ సిగ్నల్. ఈ రెండు రివర్స్ రాసాము. ఒకసారి మిస్టేక్, సర్క్యూట్ లో మిస్టేక్ ఏంటంటే ఇక్కడ మన ఇన్పుట్ ఇచ్చేది, డయోడ్ కి ఇన్పుట్ ఇచ్చేదేమో మాడ్యులేటెడ్ సిగ్నల్ అండ్ అవుట్పుట్ తీసుకునేది మాడ్యులేటింగ్ సిగ్నల్. ప్లీజ్ బి అబ్జర్వ్ దట్. ఓకే, ఈ రెండు చేంజ్ చేసుకోండమ్మా. నా సో by using this characteristics, when the modulated signal is given, the modulated signal have the envelope is there. You see that this is the input of the diode, envelope is there. So diode come under the ideal case characteristics. What that is already know. The forward resistance of the diode is the 0 and the reverse resistance of the diode is infinity. Okay, so diode characteristics, linear characteristics use చేసుకుంటున్నాం ఇక్కడ. Okay, ma. Now here the envelope is applied to the diode, that is modulated signal. For that envelope, the reference is this and the maximum peak is this, minimum peak is this. So maximum peak, minimum peak మధ్యలో there is a constant voltage. It's a constant voltage. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, మనకి reference is this and maximum peak is this and reference is this and minimum peak is this. అంటే ఈ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ బేస్ చేసుకొని రిఫరెన్స్, మాక్సిమం పీక్ అండ్ మినిమం పీక్, అండ్ మాక్సిమం పీక్ మినిమం పీక్ మధ్యలో there is a constant voltage. What is the constant voltage? Carrier voltage. carrier voltage always the constant voltage. Now, with reference for this signal, average is considered, and the peak values ఎక్కడైతే మనం ఈ ఇంటర్నల్ గా ఉన్న సిగ్నల్ ని క్యారియర్ సిగ్నల్ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీనో, ఈ క్యారియర్ సిగ్నల్ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ మాక్సిమం వచ్చినప్పుడు కెపాసిటర్ going to be ఛార్జ్ అవుతుంది, మినిమం వచ్చినప్పుడు కెపాసిటర్ going to be డిశ్చార్జ్ అవుతుంది త్రూ ద రెసిస్టర్. రెండు పీక్స్ మధ్య కెపాసిటీ డిశ్చార్జ్ అవుతుంది. సో రెండు పాజిటివ్ పీక్స్ మధ్యలో ఉన్న టైం గ్యాప్ ని మనం ఆర్సీ టైం గ్యాప్ అంటాం. దట్ ఈస్ ద టౌ వాల్యూ. సో సింప్లీ ద ఆపరేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఈస్ టు డిశ్చార్జ్ ద కెపాసిటర్. Here produce the resistance value. Now that RC is given that time constant between the two positive peaks of the envelope. Okay, the positive peak వచ్చినప్పుడు envelope capacity charge అవుతుంది. Now the charging path is there. Now that, so by using this output of the resistor, there is a wave is appear like this. So then how it is come across? So by using the peaks of the carrier voltage, that this signal is generated. So only here the positive peaks are referred and negative peaks are assumed. Now this is that variation of the positive peaks. Add all these variations, you can draw the solid line. That is modulating signal. ఇక్కడ మనం మాడ్యులేటింగ్ సిగ్నల్ ని పాజిటివ్ పీక్ లో చూపించాం, సేమ్ రిప్లికా నెగిటివ్ పీక్ కూడా డ్రా చేసాం. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఇస్ అవుట్పుట్ ఆఫ్ ద రెసిస్టెన్స్ వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ద స్క్వేర్ లా డయోడ్ డిటెక్టర్. Are you observe the circuit differences between generation and detection? So for the generation, to the diode, two voltage sources are applied. One is carrier voltage source, another one is modulated signal voltage source, along with the biasing supply. Two voltages are applied. So after that, output of the diode is given to a tank circuit. So then what happens at the generation side? So the different frequencies are appear to the diode. The diode output given to tank circuit is tuned to different frequencies. So FC plus FM one signal and FC minus FM another signal. Now FC plus FM is upper sideband signal generated, FC minus FM is lower sideband signal generated. Is it not? So that is the generation process. The same circuit uses the detection when the modulated signal is given here, only the single source is there, along with the biasing supply. When the single source is, that is the envelope of the modulated signal, for that modulated signal, where the carrier peaks are high, then the capacitor is going to be charged. Then the negative peak, the capacitor is going to be charged. So charging discharge avadడానికి resistance path ను divide చేస్తాం. ఎప్పుడు కెపాసిటర్ చార్జ్ అవుతుంది? When the positive peaks comes. When the positive peaks comes means the diode output is there. Negative peak comes, diode output is 0 because of diode is operating under the idle case. The idle case characteristics, diode resistance is forward resistance is 0, reverse resistance is infinity. Okay, so that is the case in the diode detector, square law diode detector. Because of square law means the linear characteristics of the diode is utilized in this principle. Okay, so this is square law diode detector. And the next one is envelope detector, or it is known as linear diode detector. Or envelope detector. Here that envelope detector is the same as the previous one. So here can use a transformer. Okay, that output of the transformer, primary winding is there, secondary winding is there. No, for the primary winding, AM signal is given across the capacitor. When this primary is induced to the secondary, then the voltage is produced in the secondary. The secondary output is given to the diode now. Secondary output is given to the. So when the diode operates in the ideal case again, okay, the diode output is given to capacitor and resistance in the parallel connection. Same as in the previous one. No? So simply one transformer is here. The primary and secondary is there. So for the primary, modulator signal is input signal, and secondary, the same square law diode circuit diagram is utilized here. Now this is the circuit, same as this previous one. Here it is, the difference is only the positive signal is present. Only the positive signal is present for that. This is the reference. So see that there is some critical points here. No, here the entire envelope is given to the square law diode modulator, square law diode demodulator. Where it is, this is a positive signal is given as input. That is that transformer given that the induction to the positive signals only. Okay, now that positive signals, so the peak value is there and negative peak is there, and this is the reference. Okay, dotted lines, you can observe the dotted line. When using this reference, there is a signal, and positive peak and negative peak, there is a annual modulating signal is extracted. Modulated signal is extracted. So same as the diode is on for the positive peak. When the diode is on, the capacitor is going to be charged. When the capacitor is going to be charged, then output is charging. When the capacitor for the negative signal, diode is off. When the diode is off, capacitor is going to be discharged. So the charging and discharging takes place. That is this type of signal is generated. This type of signal is generated. See that. Okay. Students, here it is some power calculations for the AM signal. Power calculations. So how much power is transmitted when the most? So for that, total power of the signal have carrier power, the two sideband powers, carrier power, sidebands. So now the total power is equal to carrier power plus power of the USB plus power of the LF. Now the power calculations. The next is derivation part regarding the power calculation. So before going to that, I give some description regarding to the power calculations. Now, total power of the related signal is equal to carrier of the signal, carrier power of the signal, plus upper sideband power, plus three components are there. One is carrier power, another one is upper sideband power, another one is lower sideband power. So the upper sideband power is same as the lower sideband power because of signals transmitting the upper band signal, lower sideband signal. So that's why total power is equal to power plus sideband powers, two sideband powers. So now In this modulation process, carrier doesn't have any information. Carrier doesn't have any information. So carrier meant for carry the information of the signal, is it not? So the information within the lower is the upper side. So upper side band replicates the lower side band only. So FC plus FM is upper side band, FC minus FM is lower side band. For there is a formula PT is equal to 1 plus M square by 2, where M is a modulation index. Where M is modulation index. So please note on that total power PT is equal to carrier power PC into 1 plus M square by 2. 1 plus M square by 2 is small m there. So M is a modulation index. Is a modulation index. So the modulation index means the maximum power, maximum voltage of the related signal by maximum voltage, the ratio of PM by VC, the maximum ratio, the maximum voltage of those two. That is nothing but modulation index or the depth of modulation. In terms of envelope is considered, the modulation index is calculated as V maximum minus V minimum by V maximum plus V minimum. So you know the modulation index is allowable modulation is depending upon the M value less than 1, there should be an allowable modulation. M is equal to 1, the express that is 100% modulation. M greater than 1 condition is power modulation. That is not allowable modulation. Allowable modulation, M less than 1 condition, allowable modulation. So how it is the allowable modulation means, okay, and the recovered signal is accurate and easy. That is the allowable modulation. So that is with less than 1 only. Okay, equal 1 also you can recover is possible provided that can design the ideal low pass filter at the receiving end. The receiving end ideal low pass filter man design M is equal to 1 condition recovery possible. But ideal low pass filter design it's a complex task. That's why allowable modulation should be M less than 1 condition. M than 1 condition. Okay, so this is concept of power and envelope detector, square diode detector. I can share my notes to you. Please anyone give your mail ID. Please send mail ID to the mail. I can send my notes. Okay? So probably with this completed the estimate. Okay. Then I can go for some problems regarding to the power analysis of the AM signal, modulation index and power analysis. Okay, I can give you some mathematical analysis regarding to the power of the amplitude modulation. Then I can solve some problems also. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you one and all. So please here send your mail ID. I mail my notes to you. Then you have to distribute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.